Have you ever felt lost in a whirlwind of thoughts? It's a common experience, especially in today's fast-paced world where our minds are constantly bombarded with information and distractions. We often find ourselves caught in a cycle of overthinking, unable to find a moment of peace. Do anxieties about the future and regrets from the past cloud your present moment? These feelings can be overwhelming, making it difficult to focus on the here and now. The weight of our worries can feel like a heavy burden, pulling us away from the joy and serenity that the present moment can offer. You're not alone. These are universal human experiences. People from all walks of life, across different cultures and eras, have faced similar struggles. The sense of isolation that often accompanies these feelings is an illusion. In reality, we are all connected by our shared humanity. For centuries, people have grappled with these challenges. Ancient civilizations sought wisdom and guidance to navigate the complexities of the human mind. They turned to spiritual teachings and practices to find solace and understanding. What if I told you that ancient wisdom holds keys to unlocking greater peace and well-being? These timeless teachings offer profound insights that are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. They provide a roadmap for living a more balanced and fulfilling life. The teachings of the Buddha, a spiritual teacher who lived over 2,500 years ago, offer profound insights into the human mind. His teachings emphasize mindfulness, compassion, and the importance of living in the present moment. Surprisingly, these ancient teachings resonate deeply with modern psychology. Many contemporary therapeutic practices, such as mindfulness-based stress reduction, draw directly from Buddhist principles. This intersection of ancient wisdom and modern science offers powerful tools for mental health and well-being. They provide practical tools for navigating the complexities of life. Techniques like mindfulness meditation can help us manage stress, reduce anxiety, and improve our overall quality of life. By incorporating these practices into our daily routines, we can cultivate a greater sense of peace and clarity. Let's explore this fascinating intersection of ancient wisdom and modern psychology to discover how Buddha's teachings can illuminate our path to a more fulfilling life. By understanding and applying these timeless principles, we can find a deeper sense of purpose and contentment. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The constant barrage of notifications, emails, and social media updates can leave us feeling frazzled and disconnected from ourselves. We're constantly bombarded with information and stimulation. This relentless pace can take a toll on our mental health, leading to increased levels of stress, anxiety, and even depression. It's no wonder that rates of anxiety and depression are on the rise. Many people are struggling to cope with the demands of modern life, searching for ways to find balance and peace amidst the chaos. Many people are searching for ways to find peace and meaning in this chaotic world. The teachings of the Buddha offer a path to inner tranquility, helping us to navigate the challenges of life with greater ease and resilience. This is where the teachings of the Buddha become incredibly relevant. They provide timeless wisdom that can help us cultivate a sense of inner peace, regardless of the external circumstances we face. Buddhism offers a path to cultivate inner peace and well-being, regardless of external circumstances. By embracing these teachings, we can learn to live more mindfully, with greater compassion and understanding, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. One of the most significant points of convergence between Buddhism and modern psychology is the concept of mindfulness. This ancient practice, rooted deeply in Buddhist traditions, has found a new home in the realm of modern therapy, creating a bridge between the spiritual and the scientific. Mindfulness, at its core, is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It encourages us to be fully present, to experience life as it unfolds, rather than getting lost in past regrets or future anxieties. It's about observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise, without getting swept away by them. This practice helps us to develop a deeper understanding of our inner world, fostering a sense of calm and clarity. In Buddhist practice, mindfulness is cultivated through meditation. Monks and practitioners spend years honing this skill, learning to quiet the mind and focus on the present. This ancient practice has gained immense popularity in recent years, and for good reason. People from all walks of life are discovering the benefits of mindfulness, integrating it into their daily routines. Scientific studies have shown that mindfulness-based interventions can effectively reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Researchers have found that regular mindfulness practice can lead to significant changes in brain structure and function, enhancing emotional regulation and resilience. Modern psychotherapy has embraced mindfulness as a powerful tool for healing and growth. Therapists use mindfulness techniques to help clients become more attuned to their thoughts and emotions, fostering a greater sense of self-awareness. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy and acceptance and commitment therapy incorporate mindfulness practices to help individuals become more aware of their thoughts and feelings. These therapies teach clients to observe their mental patterns without judgment, creating space for new, healthier responses. This awareness is crucial for breaking free from negative thought patterns and developing healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and understanding our habitual reactions, we can begin to change them, leading to more positive outcomes in our lives. By learning to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can make conscious choices about how we respond to challenges. This mindful approach allows us to navigate life's difficulties with greater ease and grace. This ability to pause, observe, and choose is at the heart of both mindfulness and effective therapy. It empowers us to live more intentional, fulfilling lives, bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science. Both Buddhism and modern psychology emphasize the importance of present-moment awareness. The Buddha taught that the key to liberation from suffering lies in fully inhabiting the present moment. When we dwell on the past, we often get caught in regrets and what-ifs. When we worry about the future, we create anxiety and fear. It's only in the present moment that we can truly experience life as it unfolds. Modern psychology echoes this sentiment. Therapists often encourage clients to shift their focus from ruminating on the past or worrying about the future to engaging fully in the present. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating. When we're fully present, we're more likely to experience joy, gratitude, and connection. We're also better equipped to handle challenges as they arise, rather than getting lost in a spiral of negative thoughts. The Buddha's teachings acknowledge that suffering is an inherent part of the human experience. This understanding is not meant to be pessimistic, but rather a realistic view of life. By recognizing that suffering exists, we can begin to address it in a meaningful way. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's unrealistic to expect constant happiness. The human condition is marked by a range of emotions, from joy and elation to sadness and despair. These emotional fluctuations are a natural part of our existence. However, Buddhism doesn't advocate for resignation in the face of suffering. Instead, it encourages us to engage with our suffering and understand its roots. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can gain insights into the nature of our pain and begin to transform it. Instead, it offers a path to transform our relationship with suffering. This path is not about eliminating suffering entirely, but about changing how we perceive and respond to it. By doing so, we can find a sense of peace and resilience even in difficult times. The Four Noble Truths, a foundational teaching in Buddhism, provide a framework for understanding and addressing suffering. These truths guide us in recognizing the presence of suffering, identifying its causes, and finding ways to alleviate it. These truths state that suffering exists, it has a cause, it's possible to be free from suffering, and there's a path to achieve that freedom. This path, known as the Noble Eightfold Path, offers practical steps for ethical living, mental discipline, and wisdom. Modern psychology also recognizes the importance of acknowledging and processing difficult emotions. Therapists encourage individuals to confront their feelings rather than avoid them, as avoidance can lead to greater emotional distress. Therapies like dialectical behavior therapy and acceptance and commitment therapy emphasize acceptance of our emotions, even the painful ones. These therapeutic approaches teach us to observe our emotions without judgment and to accept them as part of our human experience. When we try to suppress or avoid our emotions, they tend to intensify and control our behavior. This can lead to a cycle of emotional turmoil and reactive behaviors that are difficult to break. By learning to accept and process our emotions in a healthy way, we can reduce their intensity and prevent them from dictating our lives. This acceptance allows us to live more fully and authentically, embracing all aspects of our emotional landscape. Section 5. Know Thyself. The importance of self-awareness. Self-awareness is a cornerstone of both Buddhist practice and modern psychology. The Buddha taught that the unexamined life is not worth living. He encouraged his followers to cultivate a deep understanding of their own minds and behaviors. Through introspection and mindfulness, we can begin to see ourselves more clearly, including our strengths, weaknesses, and habitual patterns. Modern psychology places a similar emphasis on self-awareness. Therapists often use techniques like journaling, guided imagery, and role-playing to help clients gain a deeper understanding of themselves. When we're more self-aware, we're better equipped to make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. We're also more likely to develop healthy relationships with ourselves and others. In the teachings of Buddha, we find profound techniques for emotional regulation. These practices, rooted in mindfulness and compassion, offer tools to navigate the complexities of our emotions. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we can develop a deeper understanding of our emotional landscape. This awareness allows us to respond rather than react to life's challenges. The wisdom of Buddha serves as a guiding light in our journey towards mental well-being. His teachings emphasize the importance of inner peace and the cultivation of a balanced mind. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can find clarity and purpose amidst the chaos. Buddha's insights remind us that true happiness comes from within, not from external circumstances. Despite originating over 2,000 years ago, Buddha's practices hold significant relevance in our modern world. Techniques such as meditation, mindful breathing, and loving kindness are now widely recognized for their mental health benefits. These ancient practices provide a timeless framework for achieving mental clarity, emotional resilience, and overall well-being. They bridge the gap between past wisdom and present-day psychological understanding. Embarking on this journey of self-discovery, we realize that the teachings of Buddha are not just historical artifacts but living wisdom. They encourage us to look inward, to understand our true nature, and to cultivate a compassionate heart. This path of self-awareness and growth leads us to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. As we continue to explore these teachings, we uncover the profound connection between ancient wisdom and modern psychology, guiding us towards a brighter, more